right? Yeah, this is another PayPal request from Elizabeth. She sent the first third secret, and then she sent some more. I thought the first one was fire. I thought it was like just a great song, everything really. So yeah, I picked just one off the email, but I will work through them. But this one, yeah, third secret, I choose me. So yeah, let's go. All right, hold on. Straight away, I wasn't expecting. I was expecting it all to be kind of like the first one, where it's kind of like that 60s vibe, but this sounds completely different to that track. So yeah, let's go.
Full circle now, things that we left behind. The sparks are lifting up. Yeah, I know that even before, even when I was lost, I had to play the part. Say you will lift me up if we fall. Say goodbye to the way that we were.
This band is fire. I tell you what, I have a feeling this album's going to be like the Seahorses album with me. I don't know if anybody knows the Seahorses, but it was John Squire's band after Stone Roses. Do It Yourself as well, I think the album's called. It's just like every track on it is just fire guitar riffs. Like I think it's one of the best albums ever made. I have a feeling this is going to be the same. It's giving me not Seahorses vibe in kind of the music, even though there is a bit of crossover. But yeah, I'm feeling this album definitely.
And I give all of my life to live in paradise. I see that it's the only way. And I never before thought I would be so strange in this world. Say you will lift me up if we fall. Say goodbye to the way that we
Fire.
Everyone says they want to change. The steps I walk, the roads I take. And I'm begging you to grow up. And I'm begging you to grow up. And I'm begging you to grow up, grow up, grow up. Instead, I choose me. Can't hide.
Hold on. I think what this really highlights, because it's the same as the last track in that you can feel the grunge because obviously it's Chris, what's his name from Nirvana, someone else from Soundgarden or Pearl Jam or Alice in Chains or someone from somewhere. It's another one of them Seattle um, incest bands, but I don't know whether it's the female singing, but this is it's the same thing. It's like you can definitely feel the grunge or the Seattle sound, um, but then like I think this type of recording of it exposes how 60s influence. Obviously, that Seattle thing was 60s influence. I mean, I'm listening to Chris Cornell's autobiography, and he's just a ridiculously big Beatles fan. But obviously, with them bands, they heavy them up to the point where you really need to be a Beatles fan to hear it. Um, but with things like this, and I think with the female singing, I don't know what it is about her. She sounds very 60s. It's something about her voice. I think. Oh, in fact, I think there's two female singers, if I remember right from the email. But this tune's fire.
Can't hide. Lift me up if we fall. Say goodbye to the way that
Yeah, I have to say, I think I'm gonna be a huge fan of this whole album. 'Cause that's two for two with me. I don't know about anybody else, but the two tracks I've heard of this album so far have like literally, like I say, it's the same thing as when I heard the Raconteurs' first album, um, and Seahorses. It's just when you hear sometimes I don't know. It's only happened to me. Another one is Lennon's the Plastic Yoko Ono Band album. There's certain albums with me where it's like the whole album is just I don't know. It just does something to me. Queens of the Stone Age album, the Songs for the Dead or Songs for the Deaf, whatever. That was another one for me. Um, I have a feeling this is going to be the same. It's going to be one of them albums that just is because the two tracks so far are so like I'm a super 60s fan. I should have been born in that time, I think. I'd have been much better placed in that time. But then I do also love the kind of heaviness of the later rock bands. But this is like the perfect combination because the songs are great. Everyone's great on it. I don't know who's playing guitar. I don't know if it's that Chris. I know he's the bass player in Nirvana, but that doesn't mean that he's only a bass player. So I don't know. It could be his solos too. But whoever's soloing on that too is fire. But yeah, so far two for two. Um, yeah, this band is. Well, I've only done 2 tracks, but the 2 tracks I have done are strong, strong. Um, yeah, yeah, very, very fire. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.